in. Hey everyone, welcome in. So I think today's live is definitely going to be a lot shorter than our previous live because I will be going live with Crafting with Yolanda in about 2 hours. So I won't be able to stay on for too long, but I did want to talk a little bit with you guys because I don't want to miss our weekly meeting or weekly recaps. Eating some food. Weekly recaps and discussing goals. So I do need to find the goal because I don't even know where it is. But hey everybody, hey Whitney, hey Dempsey Boo, hey Beverly, hey Stacy, hey Gina. You watched the 2020. Oh my god. It was pretty intense. It was pretty intense. Let us know what you think, Whitney. It was intense. Hey Nomi. Hey Miss Merlinda. I just saw Miss Merlinda over at Crafty Leo Mary's. Crafty Leo Mary is live now, y'all. She's been live for about 2 hours, making some graduation stuff, making some different things. So definitely check out Crafty Leo Mary. Hey Terry, hey DKC, hey Creative Kim, hey Danny. Yes, it was very crazy. Very crazy. So I just hopped on here. I'm trying to do a little bit of work. I got so much stuff that I gotta do, y'all. It does not even make any sense. In addition, Taylor's graduation is on Thursday, so I'm super excited about that. And then also I have a senior step up that's also on Thursday as well. Of course, I'm not going to be there because my baby has some stuff going on, but the kids have me doing a lot of things. And senior step up is just for the juniors who are going to be seniors now. It's for them. And so that's kind of what I'm working on, some stuff. A few of them begged me to do some senior step up outfits for them. And so that's what I find myself doing on this Sunday. I'm doing that. I'm also making cheerleader outfits, and I'm also cutting out templates for the bling boxes. And yeah, that's what I got going on. But just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit. One day I'm going to get on here and I'm not going to be doing anything craft related or business, crafty business related. One day I'm going to get on here and we're going to like actually just talk, and I'll be able to focus on what we need to talk about because this is every week now, hopefully during the summer. So that is one of my goals for this week. Oh, y'all, I was about to use my sewing scissors to cut this vinyl backing. That would have been disastrous. So that's what I have going on, but definitely we can start out a little bit with the goals because I can't be on here too long. I want to try to clean up a little bit before I go on with Yolanda. So we will see. But as far as my goals for next week, this week's goals, this week was not a good week for me. It was not a good week for me. I've been super exhausted and super tired, very sluggish, but still managing to get whatever I need to get done. But it's just been a rough week this week. So next week, my goal is to take one day and just not do anything. I think Thursday, since it's going to be Taylor's graduation, I think I'm just going to enjoy the moment with Taylor on Thursday. And we're going to do graduation, and we're going to do some other things. A lot of our family is going to be there at her graduation. So I know that's going to take up a lot of time. So I'm just going to enjoy my baby. And yeah. I think I need a whole nother day, but I don't know how that's going to be possible because it is green box week. So this week is where I usually start to put all the boxes together, get the candles ready and everything. The candles could have been ready, but I wasn't sure which scent I wanted to go with. So I finally decided on a scent. I thought that was going to be my August scent, but I think it's a good scent to start the month out. But hey, y'all, welcome. Hey, JB, Karen D. Prom was so good, y'all. I had a great time. Stacy, thank you so much for asking. That's why I wasn't on Friday. My kids had me. I was out. I think when it's time for them to graduate, I'm gonna be a hot mess for graduation. So, but prom was really good. I was trying to see if I had a picture of them. My kids are a hot mess. But yeah, I was there. So y'all know I didn't just abandon y'all just to abandon y'all on Friday night. I was with my babies. They are so cute. They had such a good time. And so one of my students, his mom had a prom send-off party. Ryan, if you guys have ever been on the Craftabilities page, Ryan is the student who will make the shirts. Like he's learned how to do all of the shirts and everything. And so his mom had a prom send off, and literally like 8 of my coworkers came for it, and he was so happy to see us. He actually got dressed at a hotel and then came home for it, and it was also his 18th birthday. So it was prom plus his 18th birthday. So they were celebrating a lot. There were a lot of people there. Y'all know how I am about a lot of people. I get super anxious if it's like a big crowd, but it was still, we had a good time. A good time there, and that's what we did Friday night. So we went to 2 prom send off on Friday night. We ended at that students, and then came home, and I was exhausted. I was exhausted a lot yesterday. I had to get some sleep yesterday. When I mean had to get some sleep, like I couldn't keep my eyes open. Like I literally had to go to sleep. Like there was no question. I couldn't even will myself to stay up. So, but that's what I did. That's what I did. Hey, Miss Cheryl. So, Karen D, those are some of the templates for the bling box cutting out. If you guys saw last night over at Courtney's, I had a major issue with the Caesar with the Romeo. It did not cut some of the letters out. When I went to weed, it didn't cut it out. Today, it's been working fine. So I didn't really want to waste flock because I didn't know if it was going to keep doing that with the flock. And it has done that to me before with flock, where it's not cutting out all the holes. It'll cut out most of the holes, but then some places none of the holes are cut out. So I didn't want to risk it. So Sunny, the StarCraft Solo, is cutting out the templates. You guys see it's like rolled up. So I think I'm gonna keep that there even when we go on our go live with the Vonda, because I need to get that done. I'm also making some cheer uniforms, and so I'm using sublimation. I chose not to use any HTV with it, just for sublimation, because the material is polyester. So I'm gonna show y'all tonight. If y'all want to hang out with us, tonight we're gonna be. I think I have about 15 more of these to go, but I just need to print out like the small. So these are their uniforms. So it comes blank, and then of course my school asked me if I could customize these, and I chose to go with sublimation because these are polyester tops, and also I just didn't really want. This was the cheapest way for them to go. This was the cheapest way for them to go, was with sublimation, as opposed to me having to get like some vinyl and put the vinyl on it or whatever. And then my DTF printer is still a little down. It did start printing a little white ink, but not good enough. So I unclogged all the tubes. The tubes, everything's flowing through the tubes just fine. But the clog, I think it's just a clog with the print head. Even though I kind of like cleaned out the print head, I did all types of stuff. I had a backup print head that I switched. So they're gonna send me 2 new print heads so that I'll see. So hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. We hope we'll see them tomorrow. Hey Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Hey Miss Linda. Hey everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Miss Sharon Davenport. So we're gonna be on at about 7. At about 7. But prom, from what I've heard, the kids had a great time at prom. Everybody made it back home safely. So I'm making these pants for one of the kids. I don't know how I got this piece of vinyl here, but let's just hope that the inside parts cover it. So we're gonna do that, and then this is one of them. So I have one of these to make with Fairly Odd Parents, and then I'm gonna put something else. I don't know what I want to put on there. I think at the top he didn't really want the name on there, but I think I might put something up there. I just think something needs to go there. But then when the collar comes down, I don't know. But this is the top, and these are going to be the bottom pants. On one side, it's going to say 2025 too. And then I don't know what something else needs to go. They just look kind of plain to me, but that's what they asked for. Like I said, I've had a lot of different things going on. I was embroidering earlier. I was testing out the files that we're going to be using tonight. So if you're going to be on live with us, then you will get the files. But again, those files are only available during the live. They're not available any other time outside of that. So if you missed the live, we're sorry, but it's just not. So make sure you head over there to the live. We're gonna be on Yolanda's tonight. This. See if I missed anything. But what are you guys doing today? So I did kind of just want to talk about that. My goals this week, as I already told you guys, it's been I didn't meet any goals this week. Maybe one or two, but everything else, no. So this week, I'm hoping to be a little more intentional about the goals. I definitely want to incorporate how Barb and Delonda suggest doing daily goals as opposed to the weekly goals. I do think that might help a little bit more. So here I'm just putting, but this is not about me crafting either. So, but yeah, what about you guys? What goals do you guys have for this week, or what daily goals are you going to incorporate? One of my main goals I'm going to have for the week is for me to have breakfast in the mornings. Like for me to actually get up early. It could be while I'm riding my Peloton. I could maybe make me something for breakfast. Maybe just, even if it's just boiled eggs. I can do boiled eggs for breakfast and maybe a piece of toast or something. But definitely I need to make sure I'm getting breakfast in the morning. Well, that's all I got going on. I don't really have anything else major going on here. I'm just putting this together. Hey, Onyx, welcome. Patricia's making a toast. Stacy's good shower with washing her hair. And it's Houston. Oh, in the morning. Well, safe travels. So tonight we're going to be on live. We're doing the So Good live tonight, as opposed to last night, because last night both of us had the crafty challenge last night. So that's why we're doing it. Well, actually, it could be Saturday or Sunday. The way we decided when we first decided, like it would either be Saturday or Sunday that we would go on live. For the past 2 lives, we went on Saturday. So it just depends on what our schedule is like. What day works best? That's it. But tonight we're going to be over at Yolanda's. Nice. So hopefully you guys can make it. And then the file that we're going to be doing is, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of it so you guys can see if you want it. It'll be available. but hold on. And tonight we're doing patches. If you guys didn't remember, we're doing patches. I'm gonna press this real quick. Let me show you guys. Find the topic. So I kind of went through. That's why I was like testing them out. I had almost every machine in here going except the printers, and I need to do one. So I did make a So Good patch. Like this was my test stitch out of it, and I like how it came out. It's not stitched all the way through. We do have almost applique style, but it's not really applique. But that's a So Good patch. And then these were the God's favorite patches that I was working on. And so I did this one. This one I didn't think you could see favorite all that good. And then this one, was this the one that, no, this one I didn't think you could see favorite all that good. And then this one, I felt like I made it a little bit thicker so you could be able to see it a little bit more, but I still wasn't like too crazy over it. And then I made this one, and I had to fix it a little bit, but I think I like this one better, where there's no inside of the word God. And then you have favorite here at the bottom that's stitched out. So I like that way better. Even though there's no hole in the A, but it was just so small. I just left it like that. But I like this one better. This is my, out of the three, that's the one I like. And that's the one that will be available if you guys want to get it. And what else? I think that's it. I'm going to press this real quick. If I'm missing anything. Thanks, Jessie. Yeah, I didn't like the vinyl. It was not a good vinyl. I'm going to plant for my garden. Thank you, Nomi and DKT Cats. So I'm just pressing this, but that's all. That's all I got going on. I just wanted to touch bases with you guys, talk a little bit about goals this week, how I did not do really well at all. I gotta look back at it. I did not even get out a video this week, and I did record some, but I did not get out a video. And it's partly because I had so much stuff that I had to do, but still, like, I need to stop making excuses about having so much stuff to do and just do it. So I don't know, keep press all the way down. I gotta apply pressure to it. I don't know why it's not close. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Let me see if that's good enough. Hopefully that's good enough. So that's what we got going on. So I'm gonna do another press. I need to see why it's not closing. I'll figure it out before I go live with Delwanda. So let me get out my book so I can see how I fared. Hey, Paulette. Do you have to have a special? Well, you need a Terry. So in order to make patches, you need to have a digitizing software. So with the machine like the Sketch, it comes with like the app, but you have to pay for the app, and then you also have to pay for special features in the app. But with the Racoma embroidery machine, I have the Chroma digitizing software, and I also have Embrilliance. That's another digitizing software. So you do need a digitizing software in order to turn your files into embroidery files. So if you're just starting out, there are several different companies that will digitize for you for a fee. So you just decide what's going to work for you. But y'all, look at that. This is not Caesar Glitter HTV either. This is some Amazon Glitter HTV, and y'all, it looks so good. I was really surprised. I think this might be Caesar's knockoff brand HTV because Glitter HTV because it looks super good. It feels good. It reminds me of all of the Caesar glitter. That looks amazing like that. You can buy patch files. You certainly can buy patch files. If you have a Creative Fabrica membership, you can also get patch files from Creative. You don't have to have a membership either, but you can get patch files from Creative Fabrica also. So Pro, will that work? I'm not sure if Sew Pro is for if you can digitize, if you can fully digitize with Sew Pro. I'm not sure. I don't use Sew Pro, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to tell you wrong. Anybody here uses Sew Pro? I know some of you guys use Sew Pro, so please chime in. Hey Tammy, welcome in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hey Patrice. So art. Okay, so you need so art. Dem said that you need so art in order to be able to digitize your stuff. Is it in the same? Is so what and so art in the same like kind of how Embrilliance is with all their different add-ons to it? Hey Shay Shay. So art for digitizing. Thanks, Dempsey Boo. But there is your answer. Okay, what do I do with this? So I'm trying to get out my goals. Let's see. Oh, I created a checklist, so I still didn't do much. I still have a lot left on this checklist. Oh, all right. Let's see what these goals look like from last week. All right, so I didn't do one long form video for YouTube. Nope. Sleep by 11 p.m. 3 times a week. I did go to sleep by 11 p.m. This week. So at least 3 nights out of the week, I was in bed by 11 p.m. So that was one goal that I met, but I'm still overly tired. Like even though I did and I was sleeping, I'm still super, super, super tired. So that's not good. That's not good at all. So I don't know. I gotta see about my vitamin intake and why I'm just overly tired. I know like I have a lot of other little things going on, but still. I don't like to be tired because I have things to. And as y'all see, I'm printing out these templates. I got like 100 templates that I gotta cut out. So I could have been started them, but I just had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. But now I have no choice to get them done. Yes, Karen B. I think that's exactly what's going on. Hey Denise, I'm sleeping but not resting. 100%. I think that's exactly what is going on. I can't. I don't know. Yesterday I was so tired. Yesterday when I came home, what did I do yesterday? So yesterday I did go to the nail salon because my nails were super busted, and I came home and I thought I was going to be able to do some of this work yesterday that I'm doing today. I couldn't do anything. I literally woke up when it was time for the crafty challenge, like maybe like an hour before it was time for the crafty challenge. I woke up, but and then after the crafty challenge, I was like, oh, I'll just stay in the craft room and get some work done. Yeah, right. After the crafty challenge, I turned that light off and headed right back to bed. So I didn't go to sleep as soon as I went in the bed. I talked on the phone for a little bit and then I went to bed. I thought I was gonna watch some TV. I didn't. Hey Naomi. Hey Mare Bear. Awesome, Marilyn. Hey Marta. No worries. I don't anticipate being on long because at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For London, I will be doing So Good Sunday. So I do have to get ready for that. And I just need to see why my machine is not getting down because I have to finish these cheerleading uniforms. Now, generally, what would happen would be is that Ryan, my student, knows how to do this too. So I would just have him do it, and then he would get paid from them for doing it. But with it being so close to graduation and everything and stuff like that, Ryan's been missing a lot of things from school. He's met all of his requirements. The only thing that they really have to worry about now is like any final exams if they didn't exempt any exams, and if they exempted exams, they don't have to come to school because they don't have to take them. So I don't want to put any pressure on him. You need to bring him up to school because you got work to do. I don't want to put any pressure on that. They're having a good time these days. A good time. But this glitter looks really good, and this is glitter for. I think I may buy more glitter from this Amazon shop. It was a lot cheaper than the Caesar glitter too. A lot cheaper. All right, I still need to see why this pamp is not clamping down, but I'll just leave it like this. No energy, no strength in my little hands. None. I'm not good at arms. I was going to start pressing more of these uniforms, and these uniforms need to be ready by Wednesday because, and I just got them on Friday, but they need to be ready by Wednesday because there's they have the spring game and the cheerleaders will need them. So Danny, if you want to make patches, and the sketch is something that you can afford to get right now, I don't see why you shouldn't get it, especially if you want to make patches. Just remember, you're not going to be able to make very large designs. The hoop size is a 4x4. I don't know if there's like a repositional hoop that goes with it just yet, but you will be able to make patches with it. And if that's what you want to do, like I would do it. Like if I just had one patch to make, like tonight, how we're gonna show you guys with the Racoma making patches, but I can totally make this with my 4x4 hoop. Like any of the patches that I have, mostly they fit in that within that hoop size. So I don't see why not. If that's what you're going to be getting it for, and that's the purpose of you getting it, then now you're not going to be making patches in bulk. But I don't see why not. I like my sketch actually. Even though you have to use it, you have to have with the sketch. Just know that you have to have an app on your mobile device. There isn't an app for the computer just yet that you could use with it. So that is something to keep in mind. So just hello. Hey Debbie, welcome in. So these are the bottom of the pans. Yo, look at this glitter HTV. This is the glitter HTV. I promise you, y'all, it looks just like some Caesar glitter HTV. It looks just like Caesar glitter HTV. But it looks really good. I really like how it came out. So on this pant leg, I gotta put 2025. I haven't put it out yet. I gotta put all this out with the Caesar Romeo. I think I'm gonna put, I don't know, I'm gonna see if he wants to put something else up there. And then I'm gonna put 2025 on here. So that's what we got. And that goes, hey, I created designs. And that's gonna go with our pants. That's gonna go with, well, that's gonna go with the shirt. Like this all goes with this shirt. Like this is the back of the shirt. It's a Dickie outfit. So this is the back of it. And then this is gonna be the, they didn't say if they wanted anything on the front of it. I guess not, maybe just on the back. We'll see. We will see, but I was gonna try to do the cheer uniforms, but these guys can't stand down. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not staying down. I do need this for when we do our patches. I don't know why it's not staying down. I have to see what happens. I don't think I did anything to it. And you never know. I don't know, y'all. I may have to take this out. When I'm done on live with the Lonza, I may just do this with my other heat press until I can figure out why it's not clamping down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Thank you, Janet and Patrice. In order to use Stitch, no, you don't have to. You can use the free version of it. Of course, you just have to come in with your own designs. So Artist Free, it's also for Artspira. Artspira is also with the Brother sublimation printer as well. You would use that software as well to get like to print. But you can print directly from whatever design software you use. Like I print directly from what software do I use, y'all? Adobe Illustrator. So I print directly from Adobe Illustrator. Here I'm picking up some dots, and that's this. When I tell you guys this has been my rotation all day, it is doing those varsity cheerleader uniforms and putting block through Sunny, cutting vinyl with Romeo. Like that's just what my days been like. There's a birthday day for sublimation shirt, taking several test samples to get the purple right. I bet you it did. I bet you it did. That's the thing, like with everything, you have to test it out. You have to test everything out. So once you get it, you got it. I usually like to like make notes and write down exactly what I need to get it done again. So I don't have to keep testing. Now, sometimes when I forget to write it down, then I have to keep testing. Hey, Miss Ethel. So y'all, our topic today, okay, we talked a little bit about me sleeping. That's the only goal that I really met this week. Oh, my Peloton for 10 minutes. I did do that. So I did have some success. And then my embroidery patches, I haven't done that. And I don't even think I'm going to get to that this week because I'm working on the bling boxes this week. And so generally like this week, when it's time to do the bling boxes, I'm like engulfed in that. And then with bling boxes, Tay's graduation, and then just a whole lot of other stuff. As y'all see, my students have me working all the time too, which y'all already know that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the embroidery patches on here. So, I don't know. Can we still order for the bling box? Kelly, you can. The only thing is that June is closed, but there may be an extra 2 boxes for June. So I will put it out and let you guys know if they are available. but June is closed, so now it's for July. Hey, Martin. So I still need to work on my content, y'all. I still need to get my life together and keep doing my YouTube videos, not the lives, but my pre-recorded content. So I need to do, what's today's date? Y'all, I need to put the date. Is it the 19th? Yep. So I need to put, I need to make sure that I do a YouTube video. So this is what we're going to do. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to dedicate, I'm going to do like a daily goal. A daily goal would be me dedicating some time to edit the video and post it, and also to record. So I need to go through like Monday through Friday. So Monday, I need to do, I'm not going to worry about recording anything this week because I have a lot of stuff already recorded. So I need to dedicate some time to actually editing the videos that I do have. So I'm going to say Monday. I usually get home if I don't stay late to work, and I'm not going to stay late to work this week. Maybe 3 to 5. So let's do 3:30 to 5. I'm going to edit videos. So edit videos. I think I'm going to go back on my old schedule of uploading content. So that will be, so Monday through, the editing is going to be Monday, Wednesday. No, this week it could be Monday through Tuesday. Monday through Wednesday, actually. So I won't be live on Tuesday either this week. And I don't think Delonda's going to be live on Tuesday as well. I don't think, I know she's not going to be live on Tuesday. And then 3:30 to 5, edit videos. That's Monday through Wednesday. Thursday, I'm just taking the whole Thursday off. So, yeah, I'm not going to do anything on Thursday. Oh, thank you, Naomi. I feel like I'm just like super behind. Hey, Lawan. Thank you, Mayor Bear. All right, so that's going to be the goal. One of my goals. And then my content. So I should have something done tomorrow, a video edited tomorrow, and then Tuesday and Friday, I'm going to post. Even though I'm not going to be live, I'll post the pre-recorded content. So I'm going to also up my Peloton. So in the mornings, remember I said I need to do breakfast in the mornings. And this needs to be every day. So breakfast in the mornings at home. I still don't want to eat out. So, sorry, my grandma's texting me. Oh. Let's see. Yep, that's what I'm on. So breakfast in the morning, and that's just gonna be boiled eggs, and some tea. My Peloton, I'm gonna up the Peloton. I'm actually gonna up the Peloton to 20 minutes. 20 minutes 3 times a week. So that could be while my breakfast is cooking, right? So I could do that 3 times a week. And then still, I'm going to be asleep by, that's still my daily goal, 11 p.m. And this is going to be daily, but I'm asleep by 11. I still need to fine tune my days so that I could be, use my time wisely throughout the day and still make sure I get some rest. So that's just blanket. My daily goals, one of my main daily goals is just to edit for an hour and a half. Preferably each day, but I know I'm going to take a break on Thursday. Also, one of my daily goals is to make breakfast every morning when I get up. Instead of me turning on true crime in the morning when I wake up, I'm going to go and start making my breakfast and then hop on my Peloton. And while I'm on my Peloton, then I could start listening to the true crime. But not until I actually put the eggs on and get my tea, and if I have toast or whatever else. So those are my main goals for that. I'm sure I'm gonna have some more before we leave. Now, because I can't stay on here for too long, I think we need to kind of just talk about just being grateful. Like in light of a lot of things that's going on out here in social media, I really don't want to really specifically say like what I'm talking about, but there are times I'm just picking out flock dots now at this point. There are times when, I don't know about you guys, but in general, sometimes you can think like, okay, why isn't this happening for me? Or I want this to happen, or I'm working so hard and this is just not happening or working out for me. I don't know if it happens to you guys. Occasionally it'll happen to me and I'll have to kind of reel myself back in and just, have one of those hard talks with myself. But sometimes, that can weigh on you. And I just wanted to remind you guys, and also myself, when I'm having these talks with y'all, it's not just about me talking to y'all. It's about me talking to myself too. Just remember to remain grateful. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you don't have, because sometimes we don't know what we don't have. We don't know what comes with what we don't have, right? We know what comes with what we have, but a lot of times we don't know what comes with what we don't have. That doesn't necessarily mean that we still don't want it, but it just may not be for you, right? It may not be in your best interest. So remember to be grateful, even if it seems small, even if it seems sometimes it's like, what do I have to be grateful for? There is actually a lot to be grateful for. A lot to be grateful for. So I just wanted to put that reminder. Oh, I got the wrong one. Put that reminder out there for y'all, because sometimes easy to think you have it super bad. And we all go through trials and troubles, tribulation. We all go through a lot of different things. But don't forget to stop and be thankful for what you do have. And sometimes you really do have to be thankful for what you don't have. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that. I didn't really have a main topic today for us to talk about. So, because as y'all see, I can't even think straight because I got all this stuff going on. I got block dots. That I'm picking because I don't know why it didn't cut all of them out. But yeah. Yeah. I was so proud of my students on Friday night. So one of the ladies from our school, like she was at another prom watch party. And when she was at that prom watch party, we had already left that one. Well, one of our other students who is in the neighborhood, and he's also a special needs student, and he's a special needs student who has like a lot of different situations going on in. And he saw her and he begged her, like, you can take me with you? I want to go. Because my student, they're in Best Buddies. They're in my club, Best Buddies. And they spend a lot of time with the special needs students. They help them out. They look out for them so much. And he knew where she was going and he wanted to go. So they came, he came, and when my students saw him, like all of the students who were there, when they saw him before prom, they all like ran up to him, gave him hugs and stuff like that. He was literally crying. And I'm like, why are you crying? What's wrong? And he was just so happy, you know, that he got a chance to see them. And but my thing is like I was so happy with just the love that they showed him. And like they were thanking him for coming too to see them. So that really made my heart smile. It really did. Because sometimes he can be a lot. And he was just so overwhelmed, overcome with just like a lot of emotions where people are asking like, are you okay? What's wrong with him? But it's just that he was just happy. So no having oh Stacy. That's not good at all. I'm sorry that happened to you too. That's like the worst. That's what kind of makes me like be a little bit skeptical. Like the stuff that I do, mostly my school keeps me busy. So I have a lot of work that I do with my schools. I don't really care to do other orders. I don't. So my school keeps me busy, but I've had times where it's like, are you kidding me? Like I'm not about to no. I hope are they gonna come get it? Did they need it today or are they gonna come and get it? I hope they're not standing you up completely for the order. Because it takes time. Thanks, Mary Brown. If anybody came in that I missed, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I want to just pack and not do. Stacy, I'm telling you, that's kind of how like I don't like to do orders. I don't like to do anything. Like I used to like to do it. Like I used to, but it's just been so many bad experiences, and it really takes the excitement and the joy out of it for me. It takes it all away. So well, I'm the one they told me what they wanted. So this is one. So I have two more. I have a Bratz one that I gotta do and a Barbie one that I gotta do. And so this is one that this was their notes. So I always make them write down what they want me to do. Like they have to write it down. I have to be able to understand it and read it. So I'll read it before, but I'll understand that. But if I understand, like this was fine enough for me to do. For that part of stuff. So they just write it down, and once they write it down, they, for the most part, they pretty much trust me to do whatever I'm gonna do. Like they never question anything, and so I did that one. I'll show you guys what we're talking about if you just came in. And then for the Bratz and Barbie, theirs is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to put any characters on here, but he specifically said that he wanted a picture on it. And so that's why this is like this. Now, I still want to put something else underneath, and he doesn't need to get this until Tuesday. So I'm going to take it to show it to him tomorrow, and then he can kind of tell me if he wants anything else underneath there or up here. I was thinking up here too. The front of the shirt is going to be, he just wants it plain. He wants the front plain. But I'm also going to do, so this part where the pictures are, that's Caesar DTV. So this is Caesar DTV. All that is Caesar DTV. But this is HTV. So this is Glitter HTV. But this is DTV. So I just kind of put it all together so that it could kind of work together like that. And then if you guys didn't see, these are the pants that goes with it. So this side, we just did this here. So this side says chargers, and I think I may put like a little picture of one of the characters here or something. I don't know yet. Something else may go there. But this is what his note said. He wanted chargers on one side, and the other side they want 2025 on the other side. So 2025, but that's not going to be a lot. Like I think more could go on there, but we'll see. Thanks, Naomi. Is back of the shirt. Yeah. I think Miss Cheryl, that's the print out on the shirt. The picture is Caesar DTV, and then underneath is glitter HTV. Okay, I answered. Hey, Miss Zelda Brown. Later, Jesse. Let's watch the cartoon. The Fairly Odd Parents. I told them that I wanted to put Fairly Odd and then have Senior underneath. Because, I mean, it would tie in together, but they didn't like my idea that much. And so I was like, just write just what do you want? Just write it down. Just write it. And then they came back and they were like, maybe that is a good idea. I was like, nope, it's too late now. I'm not feeling it anymore. I don't want to do that. So we'll see. Well, my kids are pretty good, y'all. You all know I love them. I do. All right. I'm gonna put this on here on the backing. All right. And then I'm gonna show y'all this. I got all the holes out. I'm gonna show you guys the yeah, done. That's not done. I'm gonna show y'all the cheerleading outfits that I wanted to be doing now. I wanted to be doing them, but my heat press won't clamp down. So when I get out with y'all, I'm gonna have to inspect it a little bit more. Here I'm just putting, this is what goes on when I'm making the boxes for the month. This is what I'm doing during that time. So this is part of the design. This design is actually 3 parts. There's one other part that says Lovin' on it. And I just remembered why I don't turn it this way. So that it could fit. Hopefully it will fit. I just remembered why. I just remembered why, but it's okay. And then I'll cut this down so it can fit inside the box. Usually I work a little bit faster than this. I have a slicer that will slice it for me. But it's in the other room. That's all. That's all we have to talk about today, y'all. Nothing major. Just be grateful. Like find a way, find something. Every day you're not thankful for all the things, but find at least one thing that you can be grateful for. Hi, Valerie. Is that flock on that cutter? Yes, that's the flock. It's cutting. It's cutting the templates out. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's like rolled up on the ground here. And so I'm going to go through it and peel them off. For the most part, these peel off just fine. I don't usually have a lot of flock dots left on there, especially with my solo. But I'm going to probably get Romeo back up and running with cutting some of the templates too. But after last night, and it's just been a few other times where all the holes weren't cutting out, I just gave Romeo a little break. But Romeo cut out the vinyl. He cut out the HTV. Really good today. So maybe Romeo's back on track. I don't know. I hope so. Oh, Marta. I love Solo. Sunny is Solo's name. Hey, Evie. Evie, I'm about to get off in like 10 minutes because we got to do So Good Sunday tonight. So I just came on because I didn't want to skip a Sunday. Um, Even though I could have did it tomorrow night, but I didn't. I just kind of, I don't know how it is. But the solo cuts the flock really, really good to me. So I don't really have any major issues with it. Felicia, I am. I am. I'm trying to get to where every time I think I'm about to get caught up a little bit, something else comes. So I have like on my plans, I'm trying to get some stuff today. Yesterday, because I was so tired and I couldn't get anything done, that made me really, really like fall behind some. So I have two more of these Dickie outfits that I need to make. One Brad's from Barbie. Um, I have some. I need to send somebody a price quote for some transfers, but I told her I don't want to send the price quote until I make sure that the printer is back up and running, which it may be up and running by tomorrow night, maybe Tuesday night. So I don't want to, I want to make sure that's up and running. So I told her, I'll wait and see because I may have to find her somebody else to get those printed out. These cheerleading uniforms that I have. And so I made this, which I think I may make me a poster for my classroom. Like I like this, but I have cheerleading uniforms. That box is full of cheerleading uniforms that I need to print out. But sublimation is so easy. Out of everything, like I think it's the quickest turnaround. You print it and press. And for anybody who has like a small format printer, sublimation printer, this is a way that you could make some extra money, like good money, because guess what? You know how many uniforms that schools go through? This material is polyester. And so this is just a sublimated sublimation print. I printed out. This is an 8.5 by 11. And let me show you guys just so that you guys can have an idea of like the size. So these are the only ones that I've done so far because I did think that I was going to be able to knock the rest of these out with you guys, but I'm not. So of course you want to change the size based on like if you have a small, like this is going to be way too big for a small. This is an extra large, and you see this. I printed this with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and this is an extra large top. Hey, Miss Janita. Hey, Sean. Andrea, I will post it. Hey, LaShawn. I'm probably going to get to it probably while Evie is live tonight after we're done with So Good Sunday, because we're only doing patches. I'm going to show you all the patches that we're doing again, but we're only doing patches, so we shouldn't be on for too long. We're definitely going to be on by the time Evie comes on. So this is an extra large, and this is sublimation. So I know there's so many other print methods coming out. You have your DTF, you have white tone, you have so many other things coming out. And even some, HTV could work on here too, but sublimation is super permanent. And so when I saw that this was polyester, I was like, oh, and it was cheaper for them because if I had to buy vinyl, that will add up, and I know that they really don't have the funds to do it. So me to print this out with my sublimation printer and press it, they can get this done for free. So if Ryan, my student, was going to do it, they would definitely have to pay him because I don't allow him to do like, if I do something for free, that's me because I want to do it. But I'm not going to put that off on anybody else because I do it for free. But it came out really good. The size 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So if you have a small format printer, this is something that you can do. You can do things like this. This is an extra. This is a 2XL. And look at the size of it. Like the size of it is good. This is with an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is a 2XL top. So you can get a lot of things done with those small format printers. You don't have to have the major industrial size printers. if you don't want or if you can't afford them. But this is a way that you can make money. If you purchase these as blanks and you get these, I think my friend got these maybe she probably got these from Amazon maybe. But if you purchase these, you can customize these yourself. Like you can purchase them yourself. You can show this to like your local schools or local optimist clubs or parks or whatever, and you can present them. You can have like a little catalog, your little portfolio, and you can show them the different things that you can do. But if you purchase the actual uniforms yourself and press it on, you can make some money doing that. You can really make some money doing that, and this is sublimation. So I would definitely say that's something that you should look at if you're looking into doing things like that. Remember, most schools, they're getting uniforms every weekend. These are nice quality uniforms. Most schools, they're getting brand new uniforms every year. Our school gets new uniforms maybe like not just every season. Like if there's a special game coming up, they're getting a new uniform. They're getting something different, something added on. So you can totally do that. And that's a way that you can make money with sublimation. And remember, sublimation ink is permanent and it lasts. So, it's making some, I see it bunching up. Oh, yeah. I know what happened. My roller, so I have a makeshift rolling method back here. And I didn't have it free and loose. So the flop comes through. Luckily, I just messed up one part. But I'm not going to keep going on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just this part right here. So I'll just have to recut that one. But it kind of sits back there on like this little roller thing that I have at the end of the table. So that way the material can just flow through it. And I can keep it on the roll. Because if not, then I would have to cut it and I'm not putting it on any cutting mats because nobody has time for that. So I just wanted to keep cutting continuously. But I'll figure that out once we get off because we only have like 4 more minutes on. Hey, Kim. Hey, Miss Gail. I did sneak in a little bit. I talked a little bit about goals. My goals for last week was a disaster. I did go to bed by 11 p.m., so that was a good suggestion, Miss Gail. That extra hour really helped me, and then I was ready for bed by 11. I did do my Peloton for 10 minutes 3 times this week. I actually did 4 times this week, but everything else was like I just could not get myself together to do anything good. I just had a lot going on. It was a very, very busy week. And as y'all already see, it's going to be a very busy week this week. But I don't even know how it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to go. So my main thing that I think I need to do is make sure daily, every day, I'm going to get up, get my breakfast before I turn on true crime, get on my Peloton. I should have put down, make sure I take my vitamins. Did I take my vitamins this morning? I don't think I took my vitamins this morning. Make sure I take my vitamins. Monday through Wednesday, like each day, I'm going to spend an hour and a half editing some videos and upload content on Tuesday and Friday. I'm going to go back to my old schedule. I won't be on live. Thursday, Taylor's graduating. And yeah, today she was really, really spooked. She went to the grocery store today and she just felt like somebody was following her. And so when she came home, she's like boo-hoo crying. I'm like, what's wrong? And she was like she felt like somebody was following her. And y'all know me, because y'all know what I like to watch all the time. And it's the reason why I watch it. So we've already talked to her about that. She had already called her dad. I'm like, why you called him first? I get it. That's her person. But she called when she came home. She told me about it. And so she was just a little bit spooked. So she probably won't be doing too much driving alone or going anywhere alone. So we're going to see. I'll let y'all know next week how she's doing. So Taylor's last day of school was the 15th, and then she graduates on Thursday. but we're still in school until the 10th. So we're still in school until the 10th, and I think her school is still in school until maybe the 4th. They may be out on the 4th, like around that time. I think they get out maybe a week before we do. Or Neek, hey, or Neek, I need to. I need to make sure I take it. So tonight I will take it. Those are just some. So I really want to get more detailed with my daily goals. As far as like once I go to work, when I get off, what is that gonna look like? Not when I'm at work, but when I get home, like after 3 o'clock, what is my day going to look like? So I know I want to have dinner by 6. Um, and I'm still not ordering out. I did order out this weekend. I did order Uber this weekend, but it's not like how I was before. So I'm not really kicking myself for ordering it, but I was just so exhausted and tired. Like I didn't want to get anything. So I kind of feel bad too, even today, because Taylor went to Target and then I was like, hey, while you're at Target, can you give me some fruit? And so she knows that I like my fruit from Publix. And so she left from Target and she went to Publix, and that's where the whole situation happened. And she wasn't hungry. She's not, and she's just like, I just need to go to sleep. So that's what she's doing right now. Set my alarm for vitamin reminders. That's a good idea, Rondria. Thank you, Felicia. Yeah, she was terrified. Oh, Miss Gill, I'm going to be boohoo crying. It's just like for the prom send-offs that we were at. Like I was no good. I was not any good. And so I know I'm not gonna be graduation is gonna I'm gonna be super emotional these next few weeks. I already know it. I already know it. I already know. So home's gonna be different because Tay's gonna be getting ready to leave. And now with all that happening to her today, like I'm like, uh-oh, are you okay? And I know her dad's probably like, see, you should just stayed home for college. Because she had a few offers for schools here, but she didn't want to stay here. So it's fine. But we'll see what happens. And then school's going to be different because all my kids are getting ready to go. I still have some kids, like the 11th graders, but these 12th graders are super, super special to me, y'all. Super, super, super special. We went through a lot. Like these are the kids, they were just coming back. I think this is one of the last group that started high school during the pandemic. And it was rough. It was rough, rough, rough getting them to do anything. So I'm just super proud of them. Oh, Miss Janita, I know it's not, oh, I don't know. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was very scary. She was very scary. She was scared, nervous, shaking, crying. I'm like, why didn't you call me? I would have came and picked you up. But Taylor is all she's super duper. One, she's sheltered, like super sheltered. Um, but she's also she's super considerate, and then she like I don't know if you guys have had a sick parent before. Like I've never had a parent that has been sickly. Like most of her life, this is the best that I've been feeling her entire life. And so she's always worried about me. Like she's always concerned. She's like, "Oh, are you okay?" Like if I stay in bed an extra 5 minutes, she's on high alert. What's wrong? Are you okay? Do you need something? So she doesn't like to, she thinks that like she's inconveniencing me. And I'm always telling her, like, you know, you're not inconveniencing me. You know that I will do whatever you need me to do. You know, I will come wherever you need me to come. But she's just like, so she'll call her dad instead of calling me. Now, if certain problems, she's going to call me. Like, And when she wants me to turn up, and I don't know if you guys understand what turn up means, but when she wants a good turn up, but she doesn't want like a enraged turn up, but she wants a sophisticated turn up, she's gonna call me. If she wants an enraged turn up, she's gonna call her daddy. So if there's a difference, like she already knows like both of our extremes. And so if she calls, then it's gonna be a serious situation. Ernie, I'm surprised too. I'm surprised too. But she wanted to go, and I think a lot of it had to do with like my cousin is at the same college where she's at. But my cousin's gonna be a senior. This is gonna be my cousin's last year, and I think that kind of encouraged her to go because she will have my cousin there with her. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I keep threatening her that I'm gonna just get me a condo or apartment where she's at, and then I'll come and stay there half the week. If anything, if anything is going to make me leave the school, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be her because I'm gonna have to be close to her. So that's the only thing. But I do kind of want to give her her space. But today it made me realize like she may still, she doesn't need too much space. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yes. No, Miss Gill, she went to Publix and she got super spooked and she was so adamant about it. She felt like somebody was like following her. And so that's why I told her, I'm like, you need to call anytime that something like that happens. One, don't go to your car. Two, when you're inside the line, if you feel like that, just go, to another part of the store, walk around, call somebody at that time. And the Publix is super close by. So it's super close by our house. So like I can definitely get there in no time. But and she's not like her mama. She is not watching any true crime. If I'm doing anything, like the other day, she asked me to do her hair. And so, and I take advantage of those times when she asked me to do her hair because there were times where I couldn't do her hair. And that's just because I could not physically do it. And so when she asked me to do it, I tried to do it. And y'all know I had my true crime on. And she was like, can we not listen to this? You know how much this scares me. So I told her today, I'm like, I'm like, I listen to this stuff. So, you know, I kind of know what's out there. Like everybody is not good. And she does think that, like she used to think that everybody is good. And still think a big part of her thinks that everybody is good, but she needs to know you have to be careful and you have to be aware of your surroundings. That's something that I tell her all the time. I don't think so. I don't I don't think so. That means that I may have to go. I don't want to tell her. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that her daddy, her favorite person, has been trying to talk her out of this. After today, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But think about it, like this happened close to home. So I'm pretty sure somebody has been telling her, especially if he was her first call. So I know exactly, Evie. Yes, you need to trust her instincts. That is so true. Yep. Yep. That's why if a car has been following me for two, like let's say we're going in the same direction, I will pass my house. I will pass my house. I will go like this just to make sure. Like I'm not gonna, and that's why I told her, I'm like, you never go home. She's like, I didn't. She was on the phone with her dad and he had her go wherever, like, whatever route. And then by the time she came home, he was pulling up right behind her. So wherever she called him at, and he was pulling up like right behind her. So luckily they have a really, really good relationship. And I'm thankful. See, another reason for me to be thankful. another reason for me to be thankful, like super, super duper thankful. Because yeah, so don't forget, y'all. Be grateful, even for things that we sometimes take for granted. I know I take a lot of things for granted, but be thankful. Stacy, yes. Straight to yes. Yeah, definitely. Drive towards the police station if you think you're being followed. Yes. Going to be opened. Hold on to going to an HBCU. We open my eyes coming from California. I bet. I bet. I thought Tay was going to choose to go to HBCU, but she didn't. She was at first she was going to go to or she was interested in going into an HBCU, and she got accepted to a few HBCUs, and I thought she was going to go, but then she changed her mind and she's not going to go. I didn't know how that would work out for her. Like I have cousins and stuff that went to FAMU, like a few other HBCUs, but I thought maybe that she would want to go, but at first she said that she was thinking of going, but then she changed her mind. Exactly. Oh no. Yes, Miss Gail. Mm. Yeah, so she's gonna go. So no, so my cousin is at the same college where she decided to commit to. And then now she said that one of her friends is going to be going to the college too. So she had to choose roommates, and I told her even that, like, I'm like, with roommates, it's a little bit different, but I didn't necessarily want her to be alone because Taylor can be very like, she's already super sheltered, but she's not really a loner, but she's good like alone. Like she has like she's like she's an only child. At least she's my only child. Her dad has another daughter, an older daughter. Taylor is his youngest. So she's been like super, super sheltered, waited on hand and foot. Like it's just so I kind of wanted her to, spread her little wings, and I don't know now. I'm a little bit, but one of her good friends decided to go there also. So, and her best friends, I think they're going to be in Iowa. I think they're going to, I think she said Iowa. I think. I remember. So, yeah. Andrea, I'm going to cry like a baby too. I'm going to cry like a baby. So we're gonna see, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be at the school next year. Like I told you, my other kid, my daughter's leaving, and then my other kids, they're gonna be gone. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I keep telling everybody at work, like my coworkers, that I'm not getting close to any kids this year. Like I'm just not. Like I'm not doing this again because it's too emotional. Like I've been trying to like get some separation, but I can't even get any separation. So even when I go to see my kids, y'all, it's almost like so when you're teaching, like you're supposed to keep your distance. It's so hard to, at least that's what they tell you. At least our union tells us that. Like it's so hard to keep your distance. It's so hard. It's super hard, especially when you want the best for them. Like I'm in a meeting with one of my kids and we're talking and we're discussing like future plans because we have to do like transition plans for them graduating with what's going to be next for some of our kids. And the mom was just like, "You really know him?" And I'm like, yeah, he's a pain in my side. He is a pain in my side every single day. I know him really well. And it's not like a bad pain. Like sometimes it's bad, but sometimes the mom was like, "Oh, he's." I'm like, "No, he's really good. Like whatever you're doing a good job. Like away from you, probably while he's with you, he's a jerk. But when he's not with you, he's still a jerk. But he's showing all of his good sides also. Like he's being amazing. He's being helpful. He's being thoughtful. He's helping people. Like he's doing a lot more than what you think he's doing." And she just did not believe that he wasn't a jerk 100% of the time. And I'm like, he's not a jerk 100% of the time. Now, a good 65% of the time, maybe, but he's learned how to be decent. He's learned how to be nice. So she's super scared, super worried that when he leaves the school system, he's not going to have the same support that he gets. Um, so my coworker told her he's never going to get the type of support that he gets from Miss Wilson. He was like, Miss Wilson makes us all support him. He's never going to get this type of support. But what he's learned during these last 3 years, I'm pretty sure that he's going to be able to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. I'm only a phone call away. Only a phone call away. So, Stacy, I wish it was in my personality. I wish. You see, I'm here making stuff for these kids. The ones I'm making the diggies for, I already know that they're ready. They're just sitting back waiting for this class to get out of the way and to go. And they tell them like, I can't wait for them to be gone. Like, when are they leaving? So I know I can't. Oh, Stacy, when I was in middle school, 8th grade graduations always had me like I was done after 8th grade graduations. Like just boohoo crying because I wasn't going to see the kids again. So I would boohoo cry, but for some reason, like I know with this group of kids, for the most part, most of them, I'll still hear from them. So, or their parents. So I'm not really worried about that, but I'm just more so worried, like, just, what's next for them. Like, we could plan all we want to. Like, I had to tell one of my kids, like, listen, you want to do all this stuff when you graduate, but are you ready to mature? Like, you're not mature enough right now. You need to focus. What you're prioritizing is not, what you need to be prioritizing. So I understand you're only 18, 19 years old, but you're about to be done. I work in a school where we're a Title I school. So we have a lot of financial issues, different socioeconomic situations going on. So I try to be as realistic as possible with my kids. And then a few of them want me to hire them while they're in school. So I told them we'll think about it. They have to write me a resume of their skill sets. Like, you already know what we could do. Write that resume, girl. It's like 2 girls that they're asking because they're staying here locally. They're gonna go to a community college here, and then after 2 years, and they're gonna transfer to university. So y'all probably get tired of me. I'm always talking about these kids, like all the time. I don't have nothing else to talk about but my kids. But I'm super grateful to even have the opportunity to have to be able to just help sprinkle a little bit of whatever I can offer into my kids. I'm super grateful for that opportunity. Super, super, super grateful. So that's it. I gotta go get ready before Delonda is like, Patrice, you late. And she's gonna fire me. You know she's gonna fire me. She's gonna fire me and then rehire me. Let me show you guys what we're gonna be making. So what did I do with it, y'all? I had the patches here. It's just we're only making patches tonight. And if I can find So we're only making these patches tonight. They will be available in the Google Drive. I gotta put them in a Google Drive too. But these are the patches. But this is the final one that I think we're gonna do where we have this second color. But this is, there's no stitching in there. So that was done on purpose, of course. So Stacy, it's gonna be in DST, PS, JEF, and VP3. Yeah, and it's a good size for a 4x4 hoop. So if you don't have a multi-needle machine, if you have a 4x4 hoop, it's gonna be fine for that too. So, and it'll be in there. It's only gonna be up tonight. So if you know that, like, just come over, head over, download it, and save it. So you want to download it and save the file, because once we cut it off, you won't be able to download it again. Even if you went there before, you still won't have access to the drive to download it. So once we put it up, go ahead and download the file and then also save the file as well. Okay. Awesome, Stacy. SVG of the patch 2. It's, you know, Miss Gill, it's pretty much the same. Did we do the SVG last week? I think it's pretty much the same. The only thing different is the outline, but I didn't do the outline inside of, like, this outline. I didn't do the outline inside of Chroma. But what I could do, I could give you like the ends. I could give the inside out like this, like how that is. But it's just the inside. You just have to put your own outline around it. That could work. But it's no outline on it. I didn't do one. The time. We're supposed to be on at 7. Let me check. At 7 my time. So I got to get up. I got to go change into my So Good shirt. Let me see. Let me make sure I don't have a message from Delonta saying anything has changed. I don't. Let's see. Oh, I don't want that. So it's going to be on Crafting with Delonta. And we're going to be starting, I think, at 6. Yep. So we're going to start at 7. It's starting at 7. 6 her time, 7 my time. So we got like 37 more minutes, but it's been fun. I need to clean some of this stuff up. I need to go ahead and start finishing these, but I'm not going to do this after one. Evie's live. Don't forget, Evie is going to be on tonight at 9 too. So while Evie is live, I'm going to keep working and finishing this up. That's my plan, but we're going to see how that's going to go. Evie is 9 p.m. Central, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central. So 9 my time. Yep. All right, guys. I love you guys. Have a great week. Don't forget, write your own goals out. I didn't even get a chance to see if you guys had any goals. So make sure that you write your goals out. Hopefully, like, even if you meet one of those goals, that's success. So even though I feel like I failed at most of the goals, I still did, reach 2 of the goals for last week. So hopefully I'll have a better outcome this week. But if not, you guys will hear about it next week, Saturday or Sunday. All right. I love you guys. Later. See you guys over at Delonda's. We're going to be on at Delonda's for So Good Sunday. Later, y'all.